Okie dokie. Last week, I think we did just about everything that was in the main, like, police building. We got all the keys. We finished up by getting the chess pieces, which we have to use to move through the sewers. And I was not kind enough to put those in my inventory at the end of last session, so we're going to go ahead and grab them now. Let's see. Could use a little healing, but I'm going to try to hold out for as long as I can. That's probably going to end badly for me. Use this film later. I want to go all the way back to that room just to develop it. Seems like so far that's just like bonus stuff anyway. And the plan for now is to let's beat Resident Evil 2 Leon playthrough, and then in the remake do Claire Leon and do both of them. It's doing well. How are you doing, Johan? Pretty sure it was in the kennel that we wanted to be. Oh, I guess that's what goes to the save point. Hold on, let's see. PlayStation... Because there's another manhole on the opposite side that went to a save point, but I don't remember if it went to the... I think this kennel is actually the way we wanted to go. My bad. Pop back down here real quick. Stumbled upon a part of Japanese mythology you hadn't known that's fascinating. What is it, sir? First child that came from Izanagi and Izanami, the creator deities, was a malformed being born without bones whose name means leech child. Put it on a boat made out of reed and let it drift to sea. Great! That's pretty gross. This is where we sent Ada before. Yeah, that's heartwarming. Uh-oh. Cutscene makes me a little bit worried. This is the thing that ate the journalist guy. Yeah, this seems bad. Oh, great. Fantastic. And its leeches jump on my junk. I don't know if I like that. Oh, now's a good time to use this. I guess let me try to finish off the, Hey, Ludifex. How you doing? The little leeches first. Get off me. Gross. Cool. Alright, well, they're dead. That went well. Yeah, I was stuck on Genichiro for 2 hours. King plug, rook plug, bishop plug, knight plug. gods failed to observe the proper ritual. The female goddess addressed the male god first instead of the other way around. That has some parallels with Hebrew creation myth with Lilith, right?
Ada! What was that all about? Running off like that was reckless and stupid.
Lilith insists on being on top, and so is cast out.
Zombies are everywhere. Not to mention that thing that got Ben.
I was there, Leon. I know.
Not to mention.
Look, Ada. As an officer, it's my job to look out for you. But we're not going to get through this alive if we don't work together. Okay?
All right. We'll do this your way for now.
So we got her back as a party member. She didn't show up to help with the gross monster thing. Filtering machine. Sure, that's not going to try to crush us against the wall here, right? Well, maybe not. This is where I'm worried about a gator. I know that there is at least one gator in the series. I don't know what game it's in. The fact that we're in a sewer is worrisome. Cold draft is blowing in. There's some cool force feedback here. Poison recovery, huh? Probably should make me nervous. Alright, another save room. Beautiful. Sewer manager facts. User list of the connecting facility. On the first and third Wednesdays of the month, Angelica Margaret, Chief of Maintenance, will make use of the facilities to reduce the moisture levels in the facility by activating the fan. Chemical transporter Don Weller will use the facility. Chemicals he'll be transporting are extremely volatile. 6th and 16th, Police Chief Brian Irons will visit the facility to attend the regular meetings that take place in the lab. Hey, William Birkin, we've heard that name before. Conduct a training seminar for the Chicago branch of Umbrella. Oh. So the probability of an attack on Dr. Birkin will be high. Take every measure conceivable to guard his life. Charles Coleman, Secretary Chief, Umbrella Headquarters. Great. Abisu, God of Luck. Does it show up in any, like, fiction? What led you to research it? Probably could use the Magnum back there. Let's see. I have how many ink ribbons? I'm tempted to save after that boss fight, but if I only have 2 ink ribbons, I might not. Unless if there are any in this room, which maybe there might be. There are. Thanks, game. Let's scope what else is in the room before we save, though. I didn't know about there being party members in this game. That's really interesting. I wonder if they keep that up in the later RE games or not. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Let's get immediately back on that. Nope, cutscene immediately.
Ada! Heads up!
Yikes.
Leon, that woman was... I have to talk to her.
He doesn't abandon me here? He's lost consciousness due to shock from the bullet wound. The wound does not seem to be mortal. Okay, probably should have saved, but oh well. That's the way I came, I think. Hey, it's a map. Hopefully she'll give that to Leon later, right? Oh, I missed the manga part. Main antagonist, that's cool. Scattered bloodstains. Too dark to see what's inside. Good. This seems good. It's holding something. I don't need this right now. She's all about fitting into ventilation shafts. Fucking great. I don't think we want to be in this shaft. Am I gonna die before I can get out? They don't hurt that bad. They're just gross. I don't need to stop the rotation of the fan.
Don't move. You're the one who was with that cop, if I'm not mistaken. Identify yourself. Ada Wong.
I'm the one with that cop.
Ada Wong. I've heard that name before. Now I remember. One of the men from Chicago who came to assist the T-virus research used his girlfriend's name as his password. Ada and John, I believe.
Everyone knows about that now, apparently.
How did you know? Who are you? Annette Birkin. My husband is the man responsible for the creation of the T-virus. William Birkin. What? John's dead. He became one of those zombies. My condolences. And although I regret this, you will be joining him shortly. I won't let anyone take the G-virus away from me. G-virus?
G-virus?
It's capable of creating the ultimate bioweapon. Its potential is even greater than that of the T-virus. Then that must mean the creature in the police department is... precisely my husband, William. And it's all Umbrella's fault. None of this would have happened if they hadn't tried to steal his research away from him.
Dun dun dun. I wonder if that's the Stalker character from the remake that I've heard of. Just don't answer that, I think that'd be a surprise, but it'd be kind of cool.
This way.
FMV! These graphics!
It's sheer perfection. My precious G-virus. No one will ever take you away from me.
Always Sunny cut. Someone takes the G-virus away from William Birkin.
There he is.
So you finally come.
Doctor, we're here to collect the G-virus sample.
Sorry, but I won't just hand over my life's work.
Stop! You might hit the sample. That's it, all right. Okay, let's move out.
That's how real scientists talk.
William! Oh my! Hold on, darling. I'm taking care of that bullet wound first. Stay here.
Alpha team, have you retrieved the sample yet?
Affirmative. We'll be at the rendezvous point in 1 minute.
Roger.
It seems like a bad
Are
idea.
you telling me that he injected the G-virus into his own body? The G-virus has the ability to revitalize cellular functions.
What was that? Something's wrong. Let's check it out. Over there! Shoot it! Eat this, you freak! I'm stopping it! What is this thing?
That's cool.
Hurry!
I've seen these creatures before from, like, cultural osmosis, but I didn't know that they, ever had any backstory. I thought it was just like the Tyrant, where they just built this thing out of nothing.
fire!
It's actually a guy.
Son of a...
Oh man, he got soul calibered. Oh no, now there's mice?
So those rats were the carriers of the virus. As a result
Okay,
of
then
this
we're gonna get the Ninja
virus-induced
Turtles.
transmutation, William should have lost any prior memories he had as a human by now. Even worse,
That's cool, yeah.
every G-virus bioweapon, including William, has the ability to implant embryos into other creatures.
Oh, gross.
And create offspring. No.
Thanks for monologuing before you kill me. Hey! Oh my god. Shit. Nice.
Too bad.
A little clipping. Too bad. Sewer B1 and B2. Yeah. No, this game has aged surprisingly well. Stuff's all gonna be for Leon later. It's interesting, it's like, it felt like Resident Evil 1 really needed a remake, and this one doesn't need one as much, so it makes me that much more interested to see what they're gonna do with it, right? Similar with the Metroid Zero mission, like, Metroid 1 badly needed a remake. That seems bad.
Ada?
Hmm. Did I keep the map is the question. I did! Okay, that's nice of them. I guess now would be a good time to save. Since I went down the elevator by accident. Oh yeah, where are you, Yukapo? Oh, could I not take it back up now? Woof. Maybe this was the one that went up. Let's see. Oh wait, if I die, I don't have to watch that whole sequence again. She's hard. She's a brick wall for a lot of people. That's first aid spray here, that's cool. I need to be mashing the confirm button more often. Gotta have faith, faith, faith. Ah. Did you fight the cleric beast? You said you beat Gascoigne, so you're past where you could fight it. I think Gascoigne and Amelia are like the two bosses that really try to break you for playing it like Dark Souls, if that makes sense. Like, you have to go completely ham on both of them. You gotta be able to stagger them so you can get the riposts in. Nice little effects. Oh, absolutely. There's a couple that are pretty on the nose. There's the one where you can, I think an early enemy drops a shield and the shield is completely garbage. Like, the fact that there even is a shield is kind of funny. I didn't come this way with Ada. There's two of them, it looks like. Can I get all the way in the ceiling now? I'm not even sure if I'm hitting them or not. There we go. First try. Used a lot more ammo than I probably should have, but what are you gonna do? This guy was holding on to something, right? These were the dudes that the monster killed. Hey, it's the wolf medal. Interested to see which items persist across the series. Like, the one I'm expecting right now is a crank in every game. Is it the wolf medal or a wolf medal? Okay, I didn't get poisoned in the process of that. That's good. I do like that a lot of the corpses in this game just keep moving, twitching a bit when they're dead. Deadzo person doesn't have any loot, it looks like. Several bullet holes here. Sekiro has a couple bosses like that too, that are like, we're here to punish you for playing this like Dark Souls. And there's a couple nostalgic ones. I like the sound design for these things. I don't think I can shoot them on the ceiling. I gotta come down on the side wall, it looks like. Yeah. That guy has a ton of hit points. Dang. Woof. Okie dokie. Everything's fine, nothing is ruined. So many spiders. Clearance identification device. A wolf and an eagle are etched on the device. Of course they are. That's pretty silly. I think the other one is over where Ada was before. Those folks at Umbrella, man, they're pretty goofy. I'm sure I could recover from poison. Insert the valve handle and rotate it to move the central bridge ups or down. Okay. I gotta go back to the item box to get that. I can see if there's another save room. They hire a lead puzzle designer, right? Money is no object. They hired a guy early on that was just like a locksmith, and he just made a unique key for every locked door, and they're like, get out. Get out. What? It was practical. We don't want practical. We want there to be medallions and cranks. We don't want there to be a door. We want there to be a flowing waterfall that you can't pass. Come back after you've stopped embarrassing yourself. Spinning weather vanes. Spooky masks attached to chains on a coffin. Are you sure you just don't want a door? I can give you a keyring. What if more than one person wants to access these things? Shut up. Oh yeah, over the ads. Hey, thank you, Abby. Keys are too easy to break. Great.
You're super awesome.
Oh, that's funny.
Thanks. Appreciate that.
Surprised they haven't evolved to if you're over 20 and born in April, you have to play this game, right? It's one of my favorite subreddits, the targeted shirts one. Nice try. Only those married single family born in April polygamous like this. Search history made you look like an old man recently. Value. Know that now I've got blood on me. Not from all the other times I got attacked, but from the cutscene where I got shot. More herbs over here. Shotgun shells. Oh, and a typewriter. Right on. Probably not. Ink ribbons are there. Oh shit! Right on. That's cool. So I'm at 5 ink ribbons. Long load makes me nervous. I'm gonna go back in the direction of where Ada was to see if the emblem is over there. Definitely not as generous. In fact, I don't think that playing on easy has really changed the rate of ribbons that I've received. If you're watching in the future still on YouTube and you're not outraged that I'm playing on easy, I just thank you again for your patience. I need to record a pre-recorded message about choosing difficulty settings on certain games. Secretly, the reason I want games to not have a difficulty setting is that I don't have to feel bad about picking a lower one for stream purposes. Oh, the fan's spinning. I see. I'm not able to go that way anyway, even if I wanted to. Well, since I'm going back this way anyway, let's go ahead and deposit some stuff. Since there wasn't an item box by that. Typewriter. This is genius what I'm doing right here. Absolutely genius. the fun. The big issue is just that the difficulty doesn't correlate with, like, challenge. It just correlates with how much of the game do you remember from your previous playthrough when you died. I actually ended up playing Silent Hill 2 on normal for both the combat and the puzzle difficulty, and it ended up being fine. But I think Silent Hill 2 already doesn't really have a combat focus at all. I need more difficulty on top of that. Mm-hmm. We'll see. Like I said, once we get to the action-focused games, I might go in the other direction. As long as it's not impacting the rate at which we're allowed to save the game, that's the biggest one for me. Actually, I think we only had to reload one time in this playthrough, but... Water pool. Probably need to put this away for when I come out on the other side, right? I can always trigger it again if I want to leave. Room's pretty empty. This is gunk on the ground. Just for show. Okay. High pressure gas cylinder. In case of an emergency, the red light will turn on, the gas cylinder may be removed. Oh, great. That's good. This is such a long passageway, right? Like, you know there's going to be some kind of horrific puzzle here.
Ada!
Should probably climb back up that ladder. Oh, shit! The thing I was talking about earlier. This is not underwater. Nice. I was worried it was an explode closer to my face. Cool. Really impressed with the puzzle design. I'm glad that they made that hallway so long so you had a guess of what to do right away, right? Case of an emergency. Shut down all trash compactors on the detention level. That was pretty cool. It was cooler than it was scary. Makes me worried about the remake. Just like the sharks in Resident Evil 1. Cooler than they were scary. Resident Evil 1's remake, they were scary. What's up?
Leon.
This bullet wound isn't making things any easier.
Quiet, Leon. I'll patch you up.
Thanks, Ada.
That's 2 I owe you.
Don't mention it.
just found out.
Just that confident
John's dead.
hand on the waist.
Never mind. Let's just get out of here.
What?
The sooner the better.
Gotta bring back Say What again for Resident Evil, I think. Hey, good thing I already moved the thing. That foresight. This guy have the Eagle medal. Hey. Sewer manager diary. Saw Don today and we talked after completing our work. He'd been sick in bed until yesterday. Sweating like a horse and scratching his body while we were talking. He's a zombie. Dr. Birkin's impossible requests. Rarely drink because I'm on the graveyard shift, but I don't suppose I have much to complain about since it's how I make my living. Well, this gun threatened to shoot me. He can't enter the lab without any help in my medal. This is what it means for the... Is this the true meaning of serve and protect? They informed me that the police and media have begun their investigation on Umbrella's affairs. Investigation will be citywide, and there's a possibility they'll even search the sewers. Suspend all Umbrella's sewer facility operations. Okay, I'm glad Umbrella controls the sewers of Raccoon City as well. What do they not control is the question. Are they like this like NWO thing? I'm interested to figure out what the deal is with their resources. They don't control the local Burger King franchise. Do I need to use the crank? No, okay. This is to make sure that I have the... Oh, that's the purpose of that spinning bridge, to make sure I have it here. Interesting. Umbrella did it. It's like nanomachines. Nanomachines, son. Umbrella. Oh shit, that's not good. Probably keep moving after you do that. How is the Umbrella show? It's basically X-Men, right? Schmexmen? This is Umbrella's thing. Eagle plus Wolf Metal is how you get to their labs. Music here is creepy. It's stomping around all loud. you don't have respect for the natural beauty of the world, how can you hope to completely corrupt it? Oh, there's a cool sewer tram system down here. Yeah. Spared no expense. I'd like to know why they want to make these crazy zombie viruses. And it's always a virus. It's never like a serum, you know. You really need a new PR team. Profit. Make virus, infect population. Profit. Oh god, that was a sound we were hearing earlier. I'm supposed to shoot that. William Birkin. Get it, Ada. Clearly, science is bad. I think you build your shit crazy underground so no one can be like, why did no one see the giant, scary lab? Umbrella. Never heard of The Dream? He wrote Single Ladies and Umbrella? I feel like Umbrella is more like the Center for Disease Spread. Flare gun, I need something to ignite it. Basically out of pistol ammo, so hopefully that's not going to be a problem. I hear zombies. Hello. Thanks, Ada. Do you have unlimited ammo? I don't. Closer to hell, check and mate. Here's another one down there, a couple of them actually. Shit. Double shit. I can't see from where I am, I'm wasting it. Woof. That guy is probably gonna get up. Y'all want me to follow the blood trail? Vacant factory. Great. This path is just a pointless dead end. That's a bummer. So I really did waste ammo. I think this game other than the save room music, which I think I prefer in Resident Evil 1, I think the soundtrack in this game is better than the one in Resident Evil 1. Come on, guys. Turn the corner. You gonna turn the corner? You make me turn the corner. I wonder if she actually just does damage or if that's just for show. Be a good place to use pistol ammo if it does work. Try it real quick. Looks like it does work. Cool. Save some resources. Check for the blood pool, though. So many zombies. Ada. Thank you. Glad I took the additional inventory space earlier rather than the machine gun. Wonder if the machine gun, how ammo works for it. I don't think I've found machine gun ammo since then. I sure will go up the ladder. Is it a save room? Is that why the music's changing? Oh, there's a save typewriter in it, but there's no music. Is there an item box? There is. More shotgun ammo. That's good. Magnum bullets. Really need more handgun ammo, unless if they're not expecting me to use the handgun at this point in the game. I suppose could be possible. Not yet, let me deposit shit first. Deposit healing stuff, probably deposit the valve handle. I have 6 ink ribbons, 5 after I save here. So that's exciting. Probably gonna say this every Resident Evil session. I'm like, okay, we've survived. We've totally played Resident Evil 2 for like 2.5 hours. It's been 40 minutes. It's dense content, man. I'm interested to see how that's going to go in the RE2 remake, since it seems so different from the base game. So long as I have Ada with me, I should probably use the pistol. See if I change that strategy. Something's gonna come out of that back wall. Big conspicuous hole in it. Factory map. It's not the most helpful map of all time. Big open area. Keyhole for the turntable. windows are suspicious. I will take more magnum bullets. Hi Talon, this playthrough is blind. I'm trying to not know anything about what's coming up, but if you want to type !hide before your message, then I won't be able to see what you're saying, but the people in chat can. So if you want to get excited about something that's about to happen without giving it away from me, just try typing !hide. Chat can see it and I won't. Yes. Yeah, that's great. Let's play an air horn sound. Brilliant. FMVs. Jeez.
Ada! Ada! Can you hear me? Come on, snap out of it!
You should know what dust on a wall or ceiling means? This is not the best area to have this fight. She's unconscious. Great. Hey, it's Mr. Birkin. How are you doing, buddy? You don't look like you're doing great. Probably should have brought some Magnum. Huh? Oh, he's faster than the Tyrant was. Similar layout though for these big boss fights, which is interesting. Circle room, I didn't bring any healing with me either. And those both missed. Shit, I'm about to die. Oh, I was reloading! I didn't realize I was that close. I can get a max of one shit. Yeah, triumphant, exactly. That's cool. You see the bullet holes in the glass? I think I can easily get past him, can I? Doesn't look like it. So next attempt we'll have to bring healing with us. Come on, go ahead, try to attack. One more shot and I'm dead. He's slowing down too though, so that's nice. Big fan of the weird triumphant battle music. Maybe I should start carrying some healing items with me just in case. Now, there's a pattern to these tank controls horror boss fights. It's the same in Silent Hill 2, right? It's like try to run to a corner, stop, turn, get one shot. Try to run to a corner, stop, turn, get one shot.
Come on.
Ow, ow,
Wake
ow, ow,
up.
ow.
Come on.
It's wounded Andy has to carry her? It's gone, isn't it? Where did it go? I used a ton of shotgun shells in that fight, unfortunately. Several of them missed.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Hey, take it easy. We're inside Umbrella's secret lab. I'll go find something to treat that wound, so just rest here in the meantime.
But I'll only slow you down with these injuries. Go. Save yourself.
I told you, it's my job to look after you.
But you'll be in danger if you stay with me. I know I've only known you for a short period of time, but I really enjoy being with you.
I would call this enjoyment.
I know I'm not capable of caring about anyone, but I don't want to lose you.
We're leaving this place together. Wait here for me. I'll be right back.
I think Leon needs healing more than she does. I will take the shotgun shells, thank you, game. More magnum bullets. Be great if there was a box in here. Oh, there is a box in here. Perfect. I've got enough first aid spray for both of us. Everything's gonna be fine. Don't even trip, dog. So she needs a special kind of healing item. My vitality. I'll make another. Counts as 2. Actually, does anybody know, am I supposed to be able to use the first aid spray or another healing item on her, or is it like a specific key item that I need to find? So I think that the herbs and the first aid sprays are specific for healing Leon only, as far as I can tell. The enter chest invented by Resident Evil. I don't know, it's a really good idea though. I think Silent Hill's storage works the same way, but it's been a while since I played it. Or maybe Silent Hill doesn't restrict the items you're carrying anyway, so it doesn't matter. I think it's a really good idea though. Should take any mixed herbs? No. Okay. Well, I'm gonna start carrying one of those on me anyway. Decide if I want to start carrying the Magnum instead of the main pistol. That was probably why I was able to play Silent Hill 2 on normal, unlimited saves, and unlimited inventory. So I would just save whenever I would see a save point. And if I died, it was fine. I didn't have this, like, aching, oh man, I better save it for another step or I'm going to lose an hour instead of 30 minutes. Yeah. Silent Hill is way more focused on the narrative experience. It definitely never feels like, oh shoot, we haven't done a boss in a while, so there better be a boss. Or like the mechanics are there to serve the narrative. Main fuse has been removed. Power's not active in some areas. Yeah, Silent Hill 4. Silent Hill 4, I think, is like one of the scariest games I've ever seen played. I played a little bit of it. So it got like the raw horror down, but it's got some pretty serious narrative issues. Oh shit. These look like the Uber zombies from the end of Resident Evil 1. I wonder if they come back. Hopefully not if I headshot them. I think they were implied to be scientists in the Resident Evil 1 remake. They're not supposed to be just naked. Nice. Happy birthday. Hmm. The first half of Silent Hill 4 is a masterful experience. Oh, those zombies just showed up. Yikes. Hopefully they left her alone. Nope, she's gone. So much for that. I think it's definitely worth playing the first half of the game. You miss a little bit of story if you don't continue past the first half. But, the problem with the second half is that it's one of those Skyward Sword, let's revisit all the old areas and put different stuff there. Mm-hmm. We'll probably do 4 on stream at some point. I'm not looking forward to it. The game freaks the hell out of me. None would be awesome, yeah. I feel like it would need to have the remake treatment of Resident Evil 1, but maybe not 2. I feel like the bad controls are kind of important. I guess people have said that about Resident Evil 1 as well, right? They did improve the controls in the Resident Evil 1 remake. They just didn't turn it into a over-the-shoulder action game like they did with the 2 remake. Like, combat's such a non-focus and you're so encouraged to run away from everything that it wouldn't really be necessary. I will take the first aid spray. Why, thank you. The backgrounds and level design and that sort of thing. Use case, nice. A computer for organizing data files. Mm-hmm. Shattered Memories is a pretty good reimagining. I guess it's the closest thing we've got for the Wii. I actually kind of like the direction it takes with the story better than the original Silent Hill one. The only issue with that from a gameplay perspective is it completely separates the danger segments from the puzzle segments, so there's no feeling of fear. I won't spoil it. I'm sure we'll stream it at some point. Card key. Yeah, it's kind of its own thing. It's not like the Resident Evil 1 remake where you could argue that it's just a strictly better retelling of the same story. It's more inspired by Silent Hill 1. Let's not push the shutter switch just yet. Energy take. Nice. Locked from the inside. I get stressed out whenever doors aren't locked. I hear a thing in here. Something that poisons people, maybe? Security manual. In the instance of an uncontainable biohazardous breakout, all security measures will be directed toward the underground transport facility. In the instance that any abnormalities are detected among cargo in transit, all materials will automatically be transported from the loading zone to the designated high-speed train. All materials will be isolated and disposed of immediately. In the instance of a Class 1 emergency, the entire train will be purged and disposed of without delay. As the lab itself becomes contaminated, the northernmost route currently used to transport materials to and from the facility will be designated as the emergency escape route. A Resident Evil-less breakout. Yeah. I was thinking that too. What is in here? You do a really good job with sound. Oh, flamethrower. Yes, I will take the flamethrower. Worried that it gave me a flamethrower, right? User registration. Culture experiment room. Username guest. Password none. Well, great. He poured oil all over the place. Oh. Oh god. I wasn't wanting to do that. Good password security. Not only is there no password, but we wrote down that there's no password. The hell is that sound? Oh, liquors. Great. Can there not be two liquors, please? At least I got to use my ammo on both of them. Ouch. Running low on ammo. I'll see if you can make there be not two liquors. Interior has been destroyed by the plants. I will take the ink ribbon. How many liquors does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll Center of a Tootsie Pop? Took all the things despite the warnings. What's that? Oh no, they only gave me a warning for the inventory slots. I had to pick between the inventory slots for me or the Uzi for Claire. And I took the inventory slots for me. The flamethrower didn't pop up for them or anything like that, and I needed it to progress into this room. Also, we're just going to do Claire Leon in the remake from the feedback of a couple savvy folks that have played both of them and let us see all the story and still compare to this game. Yeah, there's a single locker you get to that has inventory slots and an Uzi, and it's like, which one do you want? And I was like, I bet that's a thing that you leave for the other person in the other playthrough. I'm like, I want inventory slots regardless. So I left the Uzi. I don't think I will ever use the flamethrower except for plot relevant stuff like burning plants. I don't know how I would refill it. I think I have a double green, right? That should be more than enough. I do. One and done. Basically traded some flamethrower fuel for 2 shotgun shells, and I had to use almost an entire shotgun clip to take out those 2 liquors, so... Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Bummer. I forgot it would auto-sort into what I already had in my inventory. Should have deposited first. It seems like Leon A, PSX, and then Claire A, Leon B remake will get us everything we need to know. Anything with a percentage doesn't reload in this series. Okay. Gotcha. Let's try just using the Magnum and the shotgun here. I have a decent number of Magnum bullets. Does the Uzi have unlimited ammo or something? I haven't seen Uzi ammo. Zombies attacking with pitchforks drop ammo for some reason. Oh, I see. Basically a way for them to not have to add ammo for that weapon. That was a good idea. Should have kept the flamethrower. Go back and grab it real quick. I went ahead and bought and installed the Resident Evil 2 remake today just in case. This feels pretty endgamey, but so we'll see if we have at least an hour, a little more than an hour left over after beating it, then we'll start the remake up. Else, I'm pretty sure we'll be able to start it next week. Oh wait, I went to the wrong one. Well, let's see. May as well check the shutters. Two or more staff need to be present to enter. Commencing with fingerprint verification. Nope. To find Ada later. Neither of us count as staff, so probably not going to happen. It's the icy room. Don't have the key card yet. Straight down, I think, yeah. The white light. Try to remember that. Oh, son of a bitch. Ugh. Fixed camera angles and a circular room. Alright. White we definitely don't want. Blue we definitely don't want. I think there's a total of 3 exits from that little circle room. First try. You guys poison or something? %. Not very efficient at all. Oh, more plant monsters. Great. Tasty. And a long snake eater ladder. Great. What is their deal with giant plants? What a thrill. I went to add that as a sound effect, but it totally triggers copyright. What makes a drip drip noise? That makes a drip drip noise, okay. These like super lickers or something? I think they are. Not cool. Shit, don't reload. Well, that was a lot of resources. Probably could have done better with the shotgun. Oh god, there's another one. They have iframes too when you get up. Lame. You saw it. Hey, thanks for the 3 herbs game. It's like they know. Lickers are way meaner than whatever the hunter things were in Resident Evil 1. Especially since they introduced them so early. Sort of verification MO disc. Oh, MO discs are back. Right on. Item continuity is something that's kind of exciting to me. I feel like you'll look forward to, like, you know, getting the equivalent of the bombs or the bow and arrow in a Resident Evil game. I got the wolf emblem. That's the thing that usually blocks the way to the Umbrella Lab. Big, scary, wide open horseshoe-shaped rooms are like Resident Evil long hallway for a boss fight upcoming. Probably in this room. Laboratory B5. I'm getting really worried about ammo right now. Things ain't looking too hot in that arena. Hold on to one of those. I sure will. Like the horseshoe-shaped room is like, we're going to give you a bunch of room to back up and run away from the enemy, but we're not going to make it a circle, because that would allow you to never take damage. So you're going to get to a dead end, and then you're going to try to juke. It's possible to not have enough ammo for the last boss of the game. That does create a lot of concern. Good to know. Thank you. No, once I take the inventory slots, I'm not able to go back for the Uzi. He just automatically says I should probably leave that for Claire. So hopefully the game's smart about giving you enough ammo leading up to it. Gross. Disgusting. Card key door. It's a huge egg. Maybe that's on a different difficulty. When I went to go do it, it said, which one do you want? And then when I checked again, it said, better leave it for Claire. Maybe it said, better leave it for Claire, ... warning me, but I wasn't able to replace it with the other item that I took. You might be right. I see. Tempted to save the Magnum for whatever the final boss is. Yeah, not beating him with a knife. Maybe the ammo problem will be less aggressive since I'm playing on easy. I wonder if I can open that with a small key. There haven't been terribly many enemies that I could have just skipped, at least since starting this save file today. Grabbing out the small key. I'll try depleting my handgun ammo if I can, because I have enough healing items that it just requires me to take more damage. Yeah, it raises my baseline heart rate by a couple BPM. Seriously, the thought of creating an unwinnable game state in any game kind of freaks me out. I really don't know when the small keys are supposed to be usable. It's weird. Hello. Let me try to use the handgun on the other one. It seemed like the Resident Evil 1 remake did a really good job of planting ammo towards the end of the game that you couldn't possibly, like, dump into a wall and waste. Thanks for looking, Leon. Happily deplete that ammo. Oh, these guys I should happy birthday if I can. Nice. Living that dream. Yeah, like the rocket launcher in Resident Evil 1. Although I think the rocket launcher doesn't drop in the Resident Evil 1 remake until you do a certain amount of damage to Tyrant. Machine used for vaccine research. Is that a key card right there? Yep. Maybe I could have juked all these guys, but I didn't spend that much in ammo. Oh, nice. Kind of secret ink ribbon. Ready for mashing the X button. What kind of experiments have been performed here? He does do a Wind Waker thing where his head points at things that you can inspect and pick up, right? Maybe he's just looking at the zombie. I'm pretty sure I finished off. Yeah, they're both definitely finished off. Looks like a card key for lab access. So I'll probably come back here with the vaccine thing later. Especially with the suspicious camera angle. Yeah, I think that's a good way to think about it. You could go game where you're encouraged to run from most things. There are bosses you have to fight. I think the solution, honestly, is to give you a pistol that has unlimited ammo that does garbage damage, but at least does damage that can be used at range. So you can always fall back on that, and then you tune the difficulty of the game so that some regular enemies really encourage you to not just use the pistol on them. Guess that's supposed to be the knife. Yeah. Makes sense. Environmental things in the boss room is cool. It's interesting because, like, I feel like the boss fights in these games are the most mechanical, dexterity-sensitive things in the entire game, when the rest of the game is heavily focused on puzzles. And, like, sometimes you'll play an action game and get annoyed and be like, oh shit, this is just a puzzle fight. Like, this isn't a real boss. I just have to solve what it wants me to solve. The puzzle fights would be perfect for this genre. I guess they did that with the Resident Evil 1 remake, right? Like, there's the fight with Lisa where you have to push the rocks off the ledge. It's basically that. This game just dumps ink ribbons on you at the end of the game. Did I leave behind any singleton ones? So. Knifing a boss is not fun, yeah. Especially when the knife is super slow. I guess you can go into the fight with just the knife and like 9 first aid sprays and pray. And again, it's hard to tell when it's okay to avoid instead of fight enemies, unless if you've played the game before. So like that room I was just in, I probably could have dodged around all of those zombies and just grabbed the stuff in the room, but I didn't know if there was something more important in the room. I had to be able to run around it safely mashing the X button. We played it a year or so ago, we got to the last boss with 2 few healing items. Yikes. I've been trying to be, like, unusually aggressive with conserving healing items even when I really need them. Yeah. Doesn't have the combat mechanics to Dark Souls a boss, right? Doesn't feel clean enough. Oh, this looks fun. Giant moth thing. I don't think you're a friend, are you? Can I burn you? I'd much prefer to burn you. Yeah, never going for the second hit. That's probably how I should have fought whatever the monster is. William Birkin. Hey Ari, how you doing? Good to see you again. I've heard a rumor that moths don't like being on fire. Get off me. Yeah, that worked. Flames to a moth. Totally this thing. I can't reach the computer because there's a bunch of maggots. Can I burn them? Seems like a bad idea either way. Sure. Rotom system. Guest. Said it was only valid for 24 hours, though. I'm sorry, I hope you feel better. 24 hours. It says I need to have a buddy with me, though, for it to work. Look how they make you sink ammo. I probably could have used the knife there. Probably would have been a good use case for the knife. Well. That's all that was in here. It might not mean that I need 2 fingerprints, though. Very much like to have the key to this locker. It wasn't a small key. I don't think I had anything else to do in this room. Maggots are gone. I thought about using the flamethrower on him. I'm like, is it okay if I set the computer on fire? I saw your thing, Ludifex. I think that's true, but having not been a moth, I'm not sure. I haven't found ammo in a while either. Oof. Let's see, that's 31 dead regular zombies. Need an MO disc still, right? Horseshoe room, totally not going to be a boss fight later. Oh god! I don't think I've found one in this game yet. Don't think so. We got several of them in the first game. Unless if I got one a really long time ago, which I suppose is possible. Check my storage next time. Why are there so many super liquors down here? Not okay. I feel like the shotgun is more effective on liquors than the Magnum ones, which is a bummer because I pumped a bunch of Magnum bullets into them. And it was, like, I think the shotgun hits twice, too. Yeah, it sure does, Matt. I can share it in Discord if you shoot me a reminder after stream. Oh, those things are back to life? Slash, there are more than one of them? I'm just not gonna bother now. Gas seems probably bad for me. Alternate way to kill that thing, maybe? Yours might work out of the box with SPO2 Assist in real time if you Google it. I think it's the same software that every hospital uses with every oximeter. Mine just came with the disk for it. SPO2 Manager version 1.5. I did not get poisoned. Okay. This was the fingerprint door. We don't want to mess with that just yet. I thought there was a keycard door somewhere around here. Okay, here we go. Alright, this key is useless now. My favorite thing. Probably not worth trying to use the pistol against this guy, because it's a one-shot with the shotgun, and 5 is not guaranteed, so I wouldn't want to pump 5 and then have to use this shotgun anyway, you know? More Magnum bullets is good. Not that you can't, it's just that you haven't. Should have tried to let him double up to go for another happy birthday. Come here, friend. Darn, they weren't close enough. That's okay. Could be better, could be worse. How many assholes are in here? Several, it turns out. It's interesting, it's like, it makes sense that there's no bullets in here. Oh, there's the ammo disc. Because, you know, it's like a laboratory and not a police department. Someone really should have dropped some bullets. Give me some weird log that's like, I'm so paranoid. Everyone's making fun of me for having so many bullets. But is it really that wrong? Vaccine synthesis. Okay. So I've now seen 3 rooms about vaccine synthesis. How many assholes we got on this ship anyway? Go turn in the ammo disc here in a second. I get in that locker, there's just a shitload of ammo.
You.
Uh-oh. How are you still alive?
You murdered my husband. I know what you're looking for.
Oh,
You
don't...
came for the G-Virus, didn't you?
I mean, did I?
Take it from me. This is my husband's legacy.
Alright.
Now, where's that spy you were working with earlier?
Spy?
You know who I'm talking about.
What?
What?
You really
Yeah, we need to set up a say what again command.
You're so
Legacy of
gullible.
Raiden.
She's one of the operatives sent here by the agency. The only reason why she came here is to obtain the G-Virus.
That's a lie.
No, it's the truth. I discovered this when I did a background check on her. She specifically got close to John and became his girlfriend to get information about Umbrella.
Oh shit, that's how she knows the password. What's
That
always the
can't be.
password?
I know her. Ada wouldn't do something like that.
If you don't want to believe it, I don't really care. You're about to die anyway. What happened?
Jerkwad back. Oh, that was convenient. Give me your ammo. You've taken the G-Virus.
The self-destruct sequence has been activated.
Oh god,
Repeat,
really?
The self-destruct sequence has been activated. This sequence
haven't
may
saved
not be
recently.
aborted. All employees proceed to the emergency car at the bottom platform.
I don't know if this is real until I see a timer on the screen, right? Right. Well, I gotta get downstairs and use the ammo disc first.
I've been waiting for you, Leon.
Oh shit, maybe the fingerprints I had to do first.
What are you doing?
I thought the ammo disc was secret.
You know what this is about, so just hand over the G-Virus.
Maybe I should have loaded. I felt like ammo disc was secret and fingerprint was progress, but fingerprint might be vaccine. Ammo
That's
disc
why I
might
told
be
you to leave
progress.
without me, but you wouldn't listen. Now hand it over. Don't make me shoot you.
Ada's not a rando.
Can't do that.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Well, she's dead.
Ada!
Basically, in Resident Evil, if someone's pointing a gun at you in an FMV, they're gonna die. Or get shot or knocked away. G-Virus.
It's over. Just let me go.
Shut up. You're gonna make it.
It's too late, Leon. We both know it.
No. I promised you that we would escape. You just have to help me out here.
I really wanted to escape with you, Leon. Escape from everything. Goodbye.
No.
Ada!
Ada. I like that too. Oh, she dropped her gun. That's nice. It's funny because the voice acting in this is still like way beyond Resident Evil 1.
So, this is what everyone's been dying for.
Don't do that, you moron! Way to go. Ada's gun. There are no rounds in the magazine. Let me try the fingerprint thing real quick. Can't be, but at least competent, yeah.
All employees proceed to the bottom platform. All employees proceed to the bottom platform.
Need someone else to help me open the door. Can I go cut off What's-Her-Nuts' arm? And you dingus. Wonder if I could have done it when she was in the room with me. Shit, I don't know. Oh god, that hurts when they let them do that, it turns out. Good to know. Okay, so I think I'm gonna get the bad ending, because I think I was supposed to do something with the vaccine using the fingerprints. Presumably I had to do something when I had a party member with me. Hey man, what's up? Yeah. The horrible laugh kind of fits into the story at that point. I'm gonna fucking die here. Oh, I was trying to conserve ammo. Well, I guess we can try to do something different. We're gonna watch a lot of those cutscenes again, so... Get hype. Remember the last time I saved. I like that there's a custom you died animation of the zombies around me finishing me off there.
Resident Evil.
Resident Evil. I think most of the weirdness in Final Fantasy X's voice acting is lip flap syncing, where they're like trying to get the characters to talk too fast to match up with what's on screen. Alright, so I still have the card key. Still have an ink ribbon. There's a liquor in this hallway. I think I've done everything down here as the point of this save. No, but I only have 11 pistol shots, so I must not have done the the moth room yet. Oh, let me get the knife this time. I can save some of this pistol ammo. I'll probably use the knife to kill the maggots. Figure out where I would get a second employee. Let's see. I don't have anything else I could put a fingerprint on anyway, right? No, no severed hands, at least not yet. And I can't pick up Birkin's wife and drag her hand over to the thing, presumably. Oh wow, I actually ended up using more flamethrower ammo. Lame. Oh well. I don't have anything else to use it on, really. There, it gets me one zombie. Guest. They don't really feel the need to explain why there's a giant moth in the computer security room. Whatever, makes sense. Don't question it. I'm pretty done with that back room, I think. I'm gonna see if I can just dodge the liquor this time and save some ammo. Probably not. I'll keep healing items on me to help with that, I guess. Put this back. Take another one of these guys. Guess I should see how many saves I have. I'm gonna be trying to dodge stuff. I have 2, 4, 5. Oh, enough. Okay, I'll just save again then, and I don't have to do the moth room again. Just like Resident Evil 1, there's a ton of ink ribbons in the final area for some reason. If someone wouldn't mind, when we go to sign off today, remind me to create a bunch of digital memory cards on the PS3. I'm really worried about getting to the first save point in a PS1 game and having forgotten to do that, having to shut it down and go create a new one. Yeah, I don't think you can adjust them from the PS3 mid-game. Just try to avoid it. Not even trying to hear that, man. You're gonna despawn when I come back down here anyway. And that's the mastery that lets you play on a higher difficulty than easy. These guys still live because they're jerks. They might be poisonous. Alright, who would be my second person? There's no, like, frozen hands sitting around anywhere near, are there? Let's not go in the center room yet. I might be able to avoid some of the zombies in there. Just try to, like, rush through. I think all that's in there is some Magnum ammo and an MO disc, maybe? This door back here never opens, right? Hasn't been used in a long time, okay. Pretty sure I've unloaded the game behind me there. Where is Ada? Dude, I wish I knew. Alright, I don't think I have anything new I can do. I might check the back of this tram thing. I guess there's nothing back here. Alright, I think... Actually, does anyone happen to know how the two fingerprint thing is supposed to work? Am I able to do it at this point? I feel like I'm missing something, because I've been to like 3 or 4 rooms that talk about a vaccine. Is it maybe something you can only do in the beat playthrough? I can see that being how it works. Five is usually enough, but not always. Get stuck on his body, please. There we go. I see. So you fingerprint in scenario A, and then the second person that comes through in scenario B can do something different? Or it'll actually let you through in scenario B? That's cool. Thank you. I'm over here panicking that I missed something really important. Not getting a happy birthday, am I? Yeah, it's kind of a cool idea. We'll see it in the remake. We had a couple people who played both the remake and this one at length say that you get all the content if you do both playthroughs in the remake. You don't have to do both playthroughs in both this one and the remake. This is a little bit janky that you don't know that you're going to have to play through it again for the fingerprint thing to work. Sort of maybe making that jank less janky would be nice.
I know what you're looking for. You came for the G-Virus, didn't you? But you'll never take it from me.
Not really. I didn't really come for the G-Virus. This is my first week on the job.
Now, where's that spy you were working with earlier? You know who I'm talking about.
What?
What?
You really don't know anything, do you? You're so gullible.
Just go home and watch TV.
She's one of the operatives sent here by the agency. The only reason why she came here is to obtain the G-Virus.
Yeah. He probably doesn't.
That's a lie.
He didn't even get his party.
No, it's the truth. I discovered this when I did a background check on her. She specifically got close to John and became his girlfriend to get information about Umbrella.
Became his girlfriend.
That can't be. I know her. Ada wouldn't do something like
She
that.
would do a lot better in life if she didn't monologue so much.
You don't want to believe it, I don't really care. You're about to die anyway.
I guess Resident Evil 4 would handle this monologuing thing by having a QTE, right? Bitch, this ain't a cutscene. Press A. She didn't have time to smoke a bowl. Huh. Oh, I was about to ask, like, what if I don't have space for the G-Virus, but it replaces the lighter? Exactly, she failed the QTE.
Sequence has been activated. This sequence may not be aborted. All employees proceed to the emergency car at the bottom platform.
I was panicking in the first game that there was a secret timer, and I don't think there ever is a secret timer. I think there's only a public timer, but watch me learn that lesson from Resident Evil 1, and then it works the opposite way in this one. And there is a timer, and I gotta fucking haul ass. Ada! Great. She doesn't show up. I should probably save after seeing the cutscene with her. All science facilities have that message. This Ada was a load-bearing, useless NPC. Let me leave the magnet for this. I'll go watch the Ada cutscene. She wouldn't do that. Exactly.
Leon.
You just decided not to follow me when I went to the save room. I'll save again after this cutscene so we don't have to watch it again.
You know what this is about, so just hand
Do I
over
though?
the G-Virus.
I don't believe this. everything.
That's why I told you to leave without me, but you wouldn't listen. Now hand it over.
Oh my god.
Don't
Oh my
make me
god!
shoot you.
Although actually it was sort of obvious.
You can't do that.
You're right. I can't.
Ada!
I tried to take her gun.
Ada!
I had a vision of this scene happening.
Don't give up.
G. Virus. T. G. I. F.
Just let me go.
Shut up. You're gonna make it.
It's too late, Leon. We both know it.
Come on, hurry, Monitor.
I promised you that we would escape. You just have to help me out here.
I really wanted to
Change
escape,
feet?
Leon. Escape from everything.
TGIF.
Goodbye.
The mozzarella stick virus.
Ada!
There's such a thing as good mozzarella sticks. I'm not saying that mozzarella sticks don't taste good. I'm just asking, is there such a thing as like a gradient of quality of mozzarella sticks? I feel like all mozzarella sticks are probably created equal. It's hard for me to imagine bad ones. Maybe soggy ones?
This is what everyone's been dying
Hi sub, how are you doing? Put some truffle oil and gold leaf and sell it for $100. They're all good because no matter what, it's a stick of cheese. Right, because like, I can imagine a steak having a quality ranging from a 1 to a 10, but I feel like a mozzarella stick, you know, if we accept that a 10 mozzarella stick is not the same as a 10 steak, but it's like the optimal mozzarella stick status, then I can't really imagine a mozzarella stick that's worse than a 6. And most of them are probably going to fall in the 7 to 8 range. Slightly country, not over thick. I'm enjoying it very much, sub. We're playing through the entire franchise. We're about to play the remake of this one after we finish this one. I guess I could see someone doing some wild breading with some unusual ingredient. I suppose that's true. You can also like get mott sticks and throw them in the microwave, and that's probably going to be a lower quality, but that's still probably floating around the 6. You like Mass Effect? Yeah. It's my favorite. Greatest games of all time. Frozen on the outside and molten lava cheese inside. Don't grab me. Those are the only enemies in the game that have respawned, I think, up to this point. Mark the mozzarella stick discussion. It'll come back later. That's a plant. When we get to the 3rd act of Marstead's life, it's going to involve a bad mozzarella stick. We played the first 3 Resident Evil games and the 2 remakes. The first remake was really good. We played it right after playing Resident Evil 1. I think I have to kill these guys, even though they're a pain. I tried to dodge this guy last time and had a bad time because there were more zombies around the corner. This is where I'm supposed to use the ammo disc, but let me pop in here real quick and save if I can. Whoa. Chill out. Autofocus, there it goes. Epic music. Still no boss fight in the suspicious horseshoe-shaped room. Alright, let's go ahead and save, grab another first aid spray, reload my gun. Yes, please. Do you have a favorite of the one you've played so far, Sub? You think it's 2, you said earlier? Any particular reason you prefer this one, like to the 2 remake or the 1 remake? Let's go. Hey, it's the biohazard symbol. They said the thing.
Until detonation.
Alright, this is becoming a Metroid-like tradition at this point. Big-ass room. Platform elevator. I sure will. I'm ready with the oh my god button.
Actually, it was sort of obvious.
Hopefully this is enough ammo. Hopefully this is the actual final boss too. Hey, thanks for the follow, Sub. Appreciate it. Cutscenes where there's a timer on the screen, that's rude. Oh, we're just in phase 2. Ouch. Is that an instant death when he grabs me like that? Not quite. Almost. The operatic singing in this fight. He's basically a souped-up hunter. That's why you save Magnum ammo. I probably still need more when we fight him at the top, if it's anything like Resident Evil 1. Let's see, I've got 24 shotgun shells and 12 Magnum shells and 2 first aid sprays. Let's see if that does it. Probably could have waited longer to use a first aid spray, but the attack he did looked pretty nasty. It's a train!
Hurry up! Leon!
What's up, Claire? Yeah, I'm excited to do the remake. It'll be totally blind. I don't know anything about it.
Stay down.
Are you okay? Yes, I'm fine.
Who the hell is that? She must be all those areas we went to that said an adult can't fit through it.
I have to find my brother.
You're right.
He's in Europe.
This is just the beginning.
Didn't you read the log? This is the end of Leon A. We'll take a short break and start the remake. Should be able to get in about an hour or so. Hook you into Claire's campaign somehow. He's easy to convince. Wow, it was a much faster wrap than the end of Resident Evil 1. I guess it's because they really do want you to play both playthroughs. Cool. So, after the credits here, we'll take a short break, and I'll get the remake started. Glad my controller made it. I thought the battery was gonna die. No, I think we've discussed with a couple people that if you play Claire A, Leon B on the remake, that you see all of the story and content. You can see all the story and content twice if you play them both on PS1 and in the remake, but my main reason for wanting to play the PS1 version was to see what they change in the remake, what's different in the level design, and that sort of thing, and it seems like there is a fairly significant amount of overlap between Claire and Leon's playthroughs. Yeah, we'll be doing both in the remake. Claire A, Leon B is what we'll wrap on. It should be installed and good to go, so we should be able to swap to it right away. Hi, kitties. You really gotta be careful up there, Marty. You're not a graceful kitty. You're gonna knock stuff over. Keiji Inafune was involved in producing this? The Mega Man guy? I guess he's Capcom. Oh my god. I can't tell anymore, man. I've gotten conflicting advice from lots of different people on whether we should do both playthroughs in both games. My main reason for wanting to do the PS1 was just to see what changed in the remake, because usually we try to just play the most recent release. Cool art of Leon. Having good trigger discipline. Ranking E. Probably because of number of saves more than anything else. Claire B. That's where normally it would prompt me to switch discs to switch to the other one. It's mostly time. I see. Okay, we'll be back in a little bit as I get Resident Evil 2 Remake set up back soon.